Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rutnika and you have reached Natural Vibration. I am here in Goa and this is my parents' place in Goa. And I decided to do a reading outside. There might be some noise, I hope there isn't, but there might be a little bit because our neighbor tends to do some weird construction on a Sunday morning. But anyway, let's get started. So this is a February overview of the twin flame journey. I decided that, I think it's time for us to see what's going to happen in February. February is a month of love, as everybody says, Valentine's Day and everything is coming up, and we always want something big to happen. So let's see what's in store. So we're going to start off with the overall energy of the Divine Masculine. Sorry, I just suddenly got a cold. I do like it here. It's, you can just hear the birds. Even in the morning when I wake up, all I hear is birds. The ocean is about 200 meters away. So I'm quite blessed to be here. And you can hear that noise. All right. So dear universe, the spirits of this land, please welcome me, give me just honest truths, cold with flames. Some other random card came up in the middle. What is the Divine Masculine's overall energy in the month of February? Ooh, healing. That's good. So I feel like in the month of February, the Divine Masculine is going to be going through a lot of healing. He is, when it comes to this connection, as well as healing past life issues, there's a lot going on in our lives which we don't even realize. We always think that the reason we are the way we are is because one person did something to us, but there is always a bigger reason. There are patterns that repeat themselves from childhood that make us feel less than what we are meant to be. And I feel like there are a lot of different things that are going to be healed this month of February. So I'm going to get some more clarity cards. So dear universe, give me more clarity for the Divine Masculine. What's going on? February, what's going to be healed? Whoop. Yep. All right, we've got chop wood. The chop wood card is all about not focusing on what it is that you truly want, but focusing on the mundane. That way your mind is shifted away from what it is that you truly want so that it can manifest. The problem is when we want to manifest something, when we really want something in our lives, like say you want a new job, or if you want a new, somebody in your life to come back to you, or whatever it is, we're so focused on it that we don't give it any room to grow. We don't allow the universe to do what it's meant to do. So what the universe is saying, that right now they're going to be going through this massive healing, and how they're going to do that is by not focusing on you. And I know that sounds horrible, but it isn't. They're not going to be focusing on this union. They're not going to be focusing on love. They're not going to be focusing on the issues. And if they are, this is an advice card that, look, Divine Masculines, right now, stop worrying about the big picture. And this is not just about you. I don't know why I've got a cold. I'm sorry. This is not just about the Divine Feminine. This could be about, say, their career, their lack of self-worth. It could be anything. The universe is saying that right now is not the time for you to focus on how that's going to manifest. Rather, it's time for you to focus on the mundane things, like chopping wood. We're not actually chopping wood nowadays, but you could be. Or you could be working on cleaning your house, or cooking, or doing the mundane. And when we're focusing on the mundane, that's when the universe has the power to come and fix certain things for you. Rather than you trying to control everything and try to force a situation to happen. All right. What else? The Thinker. I feel in the month of Feb, the Divine Masculine is really focused on thinking, is really focusing on going within, and that helps. When you're working and you're not trying to make something happen, but you've taken the focus away and you are kind of going within and trying to really make sense of what is going on. Why is this happening the way it is? What is this world? What is going on? What does this connection mean? Why should I do this? How should I do this? But at the same time, focus on what is mundane, so you're not kind of letting it take control over you, if that makes sense, right? So dear universe, What else is the divine masculine going to be doing in his spiritual, emotional, as well as physical in the month of February towards the divine feminine? We have got observer and offer. Sorry, the lighting comes and goes. Yeah, these cards are a bit dark. Aha, we got fall. I think we got that last time as well. So we might have some things falling into place in fall. Was it fall or was it spring? I don't remember. Some people had it fall, some people had spring, I think. What else is the divine masculine thinking? You have the muse. Okay. I feel in the month of February, the divine masculine is definitely spying on the divine feminine, all right? So even if there is no movement, there is no communication from their side, there is definitely some sort of spying happening. They're watching you from social media, they're checking you out. There is an offer on the card. Now, this could be an offer that will come into play by fall, or it could be an offer that they're thinking about that maybe happened last fall. Maybe you reached out to them, or maybe they made an offer to you and you rejected it, or somebody else made an offer, and that relates to both of you. But either which way, if it's not something from the past, there is a part they're thinking about a potential offer that they would like to make in the coming fall. Maybe something changes, maybe they get a new job, maybe that's when they move, maybe that's when a relationship like a marriage or divorce gets filed, goes through. We've also got the muse card. Now the muse card to me is all about being inspired. And what I'm getting is, because they've been watching you, divine feminine, from afar, they're getting inspired to kind of be like you. I'm not saying that all of you are doing grand things, but whatever you're doing is definitely inspiring them to be more brave, to take a step towards doing what they want to do. Perhaps you guys have started a new job. Perhaps you guys are following your true bliss. Maybe there is a hobby or a passion that you really wanted to explore, and you're living your life true to what you really want to be. And I feel like the divine masculine might be a bit jealous about the fact that you can kind of do that, and they've been watching you. There is healing happening. They're healing this relationship with you, but that is happening simultaneously, even though while they are sort of spying on you and getting inspired by you. They are checking you out, and they're just like, okay, I love what she's doing or he's doing, and that's what I want to do, and I want to know how he or she has the courage to do that. Okay, all the cards just fell out. All right, so what actions is the divine masculine gonna take in the physical, the universe? Feb. Wow, we've got the Lovers card. This is going back to that offer. Make a choice from your heart. Deep emotional commitment. The power of love. Interesting. So Lovers is also about a choice, right? Deciding who it is that you want to be with. Finally, is this the person you want to commit with? And because we've got the offer card, I feel like the divine masculine at this time might definitely be thinking, do I really want to, make a move and go back towards my twin flame? Maybe they don't know the word twin flame, but they definitely feel a connection to you. There could be something to do with fall. Maybe it's a special occasion for you guys. Maybe that's when they might physically want to meet up with you, but that doesn't mean they may not make a connection with you beforehand. Let's see, what else do they want to do in the physical? All right. King of Michael. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Yes, I feel like a lot of divine masculines have not been open about what's really going on. I think a lot of us have sort of been ghosted. It's one thing to be told, hey, I don't want you, I don't like you, this is the reason, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And then there's another where you're just like, what the hell's going on? Like, why are you ignoring me completely? Why can't we just have a civilized conversation? Why can't we be in communication, not like hello lovers, but just like normal human beings? And I feel like the divine masculine has not really opened up. They haven't really expressed what it is that they truly feel for you. And I feel like now divine feminine, they might in February finally want to open up. Again, these are general, so it may resonate to some of you or few of you. Wow, that was very loud. That's a helicopter. Some fancy person is going from their vacation home, I think. Alright, so what else? What? Yeah, it's just really loud all of a sudden. I don't know why. It's like a Sunday afternoon, well, morning. Really shouldn't be so loud. Might have to do the other readings inside. It's very dark inside. That's the only issue here. Alright, one more card. What the Divine Masculine's gonna do? Okay, we got two. And they keep falling down. We got four of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for magic in life. Be aware of your own emotion. And we got Queen of Gabriel. You can do anything you want. Go after what it is that you want. I feel like the Divine Masculine has realized that so far they're not very happy in the situation they're in. Some of them may be single, some of them may be with somebody else. Wherever they are at, they're not very happy. And I feel like now the Divine Masculine is coming to this realization that I need to find the magic in my life. I need to find who and what makes me happy. And that's going back to the Thinker card, where they're just like, okay, what is it that I truly want in life? Who truly makes me happy? Shouldn't I be with that person if that person makes me happy, And I feel like that's what they're really trying to get a sense of, like, what is really going on, who do I want to be with. And I think they've been crying over spilled milk for too long. They've just been like, okay, I'm not happy in this situation. Why should I continue to be here if I'm not happy? And finally, they're realizing that they need to go towards whatever it is that makes them happy. A new job, a new career, and in this case, definitely could be you to Divine Feminine. Because they're like, you know what, enough's enough. I deserve. And that's when the choice card comes in. Maybe they're trying to figure out if there's somebody that that they want to be with, that they should be with. Who should they be with? Sorry. All right, so let's look at the Divine Feminine's overall energy in February. Divine Feminine, you want to tell us? Persevere. Very nice. I feel like the Divine Feminine has sort of been going through her ups and downs a lot, and there's been a lot of negativity that has come up and that's been cleared. A lot of karmic patterns have come up that triggered her from the past. But I feel like the Divine Feminine has become stronger. I feel whatever happened in the month of January has definitely made her very strong. She's definitely now come to this realization that I will persevere. That whatever and whoever it is that I want to be with, I'm gonna be alright. This is something that I really want, and why should I be afraid of it? I will persevere. This will happen. Whatever I want can happen, because guess what? We make our own universe, right? So if we truly believe that no matter how bad it's been, that we will survive everything, no matter whether we get this person, whether we don't get this person, we will survive. It's all going to be good. All right. Yep, look at that. We got fork in the road and co-create. The fork in the road is us deciding, the Divine Feminine in February deciding, are we a victim to the world or are we a co-creator? People always, the ones who aren't very awakened, the ones who don't really understand how the universe works, always blame the universe. Like, oh my God, my life sucks. This is what happens to me. People are mean to me. People always cheat on me, blah, blah, blah. But the ones who realize that we are co-creators, we create our own universe, we work with the universe to co-create, they're the ones who understand that if something isn't going according to plan, there is a blockage that needs to be cleared. We need to figure out what is blocking us and how we can kind of be aligned to our desires, right? So I feel like the Divine Feminine in the month of February will be at a crossroads where she or he needs to make a choice as to, hey, do I want to continue being miserable and thinking that I'm never going to get this, or I'm going to be lost without this person, or I'm nobody and I don't deserve love, or whatever? Or am I going to start taking back control of my life and being like, I create my world. I deserve what I want. And whether I get it or not, I'm still gonna be all right. I'm still gonna, I'm still going to survive. I'm still going to be who I'm meant to be in my own power, right? I don't know. I woke up with a really bad cold. Maybe it's a sign. Normally, I don't fall sick and go up. Divine Feminine. We've got the fifth dimension. Divine Feminine, February. Divine Masculine. Interesting. Yeah, so Divine Feminine definitely now feeling more connected in February to the Divine Masculine. The answer is yes, and winter. Okay, interesting. Feminine, what are you feeling? Opa. Oi. So, shit, it's fallen out so many times. Soulmate. All right, so we've got yes, winter, soulmate, divine masculine, and 5D. So first and foremost, in the month of February, I feel like the reason the divine feminine is now realizing that she still has control is because she can feel her divine masculine in 5D. She can feel the connection. She can feel how he or she is feeling. You feel connected, and you can say whatever you want. You can say that, okay, this is real, this is not real, it's bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But how do you make sense of this connection? How do you make sense of what it is that you're feeling? If you can sense somebody else in this world, how do you relate to that? I mean, that's not, you could say it's fake, or you could truly believe it's real. And I feel like because Divine Feminine believes that it is real, she is definitely going to be now wondering, like, okay, do I want to take this connection? Do I want to kind of just waste my time wondering that this what I want to do? Do I just want to be miserable, or do I want to trust in this connection I have with the divine masculine? Right? And then we've got soulmate, winter, and the answer is yes. Now, what this is telling me is that the divine feminine, I feel there could be a move, like, we've got that offer from the divine masculine, and I'm feeling that there could be some sort of an offer. Now that's, that was fall, this is winter. This could be just an ongoing thing because we have different people and different collective energies being picked up. I feel like there is some sort of an offer being made, and the answer for the divine feminine would be yes. I feel like there might be some divine masculines coming back, and maybe say they come back in the fall and want to get married or want to move in together or want to get back together, and it happens right away by the winter. Every so it could just be that. It could be towards the later half of this year, the divine masculine finally makes a move, and the divine feminine just has to say yes. All right, so let's look at the action cards. The divine feminine, what action is the divine feminine taking in the month of February? Wow, we've got the High Priestess, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation, be at peace, and Seven of Gabriel, stand up for what you believe, have power, have confidence, and claim your personal power. Look at both these cards. They're both the feminine energy. They're both showing how the divine feminine is sort of being in her own power. And I feel like goes perfectly in line with the choice she has to make, the persevere card. Do you want to be a victim, divine feminine? Do you want to be a victim, or do you want to co-create your life? And that is what the universe wants you to understand. And I feel like in the month of February, which is barely in a week, you guys might already have started feeling this. And I feel like the divine feminine are going to start kind of taking control and be like, okay, no, I'm going to go back to what I believe in. I'm going to go back to trusting the universe. I'm going to go back to knowing that my connection to the universe is real. I'm going to go back to connecting with my higher self, which knows and trusts that if I feel that this connection is real, then it is real. I go back to connect, to feeling. I go back to feeling completely in alignment. I go back to feeling that I can make anything happen. Going back to the magic, right? And I feel like that's what the divine feminine are going to be doing in the month of Feb. I'm very happy about that. I've actually saw this change in myself too. I've been a bit low the last few days. But this morning, in fact, I woke up and I started rewriting in my gratitude journal. And that's a great way for me to manifest. And I kind of stopped doing that. I kind of gave up on it because I just, You know, when you're in that low energy, you just don't feel like getting out. But I kind of started moving, so slowly and steadily. And now we've got the Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. A time for your career rather than relationships. So I feel like the Divine Feminine this time in February will also start pulling focus away from the love aspect and start focusing more on other things. You know, sort of like the same mirroring energy what the Divine Masculine had. You distract yourself from the bigger things you want to manifest by focusing on the little things. Because when you're focusing on the mundane and other things, that works itself out. The universe has the energy and the time and the space to do their magic. All right, and I feel like that's what the Divine Feminine will also be doing. So now let's look at the union energies for the month of February for all twin flames universe. 1 second, I need some coffee. Time out. Yep. I think both partners are going to be taking a time out in February. The Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine both may not be making a move. I know we have that offer card and the yes card, but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen in February. It could mean that that's when both are deciding and thinking and planning for months further away. But in the month of February, or maybe the first half of February, we're focused on taking some time out on, figuring out our own shit, and I feel that's what's going on. Twin Flames February universe. Aha. Yep, as I predicted. There are a lot of lessons and learnings and teachings that have happened, and I feel like will continue to happen in the month of February, and that will eventually lead to this love relationship. So yes, I definitely feel, at least for the first half, maybe longer for each of them may differ, there will be a timeout period when both parties are kind of going within and working on their own shit and understanding what is it that I truly want. The Divine Feminine are going to be coming back into their own power, and the Divine Masculine need to sort of figure out what it is that I truly want. Instead of crying over spilled milk, I need to find the passion and what have I learned, and all of that. And then finally, they're both going to be ready for a love relationship. So a couple of more union energy cards, universe, for Feb. Yep, there you go. Solitude. Yep. There's definitely going to be some time out. And you know what? I get it. I mean, I come to Goa every so often all by myself because I just want some time out, I still work, I still do my shit, but I like being alone sometimes, it's just nice. I can focus on me and focus on what's really going on. There's mute energy and then there's release. I feel like, again, that people have been quiet and that energy is going to be released. Whatever is keeping both parties quiet, especially the Divine Masculine, they're releasing that. They have been quiet. They haven't expressed what they're feeling. And I feel like in the month of Feb, whatever's going on, they're going to start making sense of it and they're going to release that. And with that, they might be able to move forward. All right, guys, I'll be in touch soon. Take care. Bye.